Hmm. Hello, good morning. Assalamualaikum. Um, Hi. Morning, Sadiq. Morning, Stephen. Sharik. Well, that's not the right way to spell morning. Okay, but since this is a social media platform, it's fine. Erina, Sonia, good morning. Hi, good morning. So I'm happy to see all of you in class today. Okay. Waalaikumsalam, Aisyah. Hopefully everyone is in good condition. All right. So I noticed that there are 18 of you. 18 of you. We have around 24 or 26, right, in the class. So I guess the rest are still on the way. Have you had breakfast? Let me know what you had for breakfast. Have you taken anything? Have you eaten anything? See, have you eaten anything? I am using present perfect. Okay, present perfect. Present perfect. I'm going to type this out. Present perfect. Have you eaten? Not yet. Why? It's 9. This is not an 8 o'clock class. You should have eaten something. Me? I had Quaker oat this morning because I don't feel like eating much. You know, when you have runny nose, you don't really taste the food that you eat, right? Tea or teh tarik or teh o. Tea. But it's good if you can have milk, okay, for breakfast. So Sadiq, maybe after this, right, you're going to have your breakfast? Or is it going to be brunch? Eaten biscuits. Well, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I have these, you know, the oat biscuits, right? The oat biscuits. Because I'll just grab one sachet, you know, the word sachet. How do you pronounce that? Remember to pronounce it with silent T, sachet, not sachet. Okay, sachet, because that is not actually English word. It's a loan word. Okay, perkataan yang dipinjam from other language. I'm not sure which language, but it doesn't originate from English. Okay, so some words that do not belong to English, they would have different sound system. Okay, so you will need to refer to original language. So sometimes it might be different. Okay, so sachet. Okay, sometimes you buy pre-packed biscuits or instant drinks, right? So you call each one of them sachet. Right? So remember, teh o. Chips. Wow, chips. That's nice. But is it suitable for breakfast? Not sure about that. Okay, we'll continue. All right. So I hope you are not nervous thinking about your test tomorrow. Okay, I have asked the instructor who prepared the question. There's only one visual given. All right. So as long as you have all the necessary things, you should do fine. Okay. So I'm going to share screen. Please let me know whether you are able to view my material here. Okay. Oh, before that, let me know, where are you having your class from? Are you in your room, or has anyone of you gone to the library or anywhere else? Let me know. Where? Are you at the comfort of your own bed? Which is fine, because this is online learning. But for you to be more prepared, more focused, right? I will always advise my students to have a proper table. You sit on your table, chair, so you will be more focused, and you have the feel of following an online class. All right, instead of laying down on your bed. Okay, you have this effect of being lazy, right? And then you are not ready to respond, to think. Okay, so in the room. All right, I guess so. Most of you are in your room, and some of you are roommates, right? Some of you are roommates, right? Okay. So I guess there will be a bit of interaction. Okay, interaction together with me and your friends in the room. That's fine. Okay, because we don't want to eliminate interaction um, from online class. Okay, because we are all human beings. We need social interaction. All right. I'm going to share screen here. Lesson for today would actually be I'll refine further on what you have to write for your report writing. Okay, share screen. This one. Okay. Mm, I don't like this. Oh. Hang on, I think I need my handphone to see your reaction. Okay, we're going through the structure. The structure for your report writing. My problem is I have been sleeping late for a few nights because I was finishing my assignments for my postgraduate studies. So, that's what happened when you don't get enough sleep, right? Your body doesn't get enough rest and your system starts to crumble, right? So, I think you will actually experience this later. Maybe not during SKP. I'm not sure how other subjects are treating you, but later as you go through your campus life, you will experience these moments in life where you'll be working hard to finish your assignments and all right. But yeah, it depends. If you're the last minute person and you work well under pressure, then maybe that will work fine with you. But if you're not, so you better do things bit by bit. Bit by bit. Okay, here, sharing screen. Bit by bit. Okay. Yeah. For the title, you're going to extract from the instructions of the question, right? Okay. And since we are also concerned about word count, bear in mind that your title will not be included in the counting. All right. So don't worry about that. Okay. But you need to have the title. Title, then only you go to your paragraph. Okay. This is an example. I'll make it. I'll enlarge it so you can see it clearly. All right. So the example given here is, okay, this is the question and how you can actually extract the title here from the instruction. Okay, example here. Study the following graph using the information given. Write about Limo's annual car sales. You should write 150 to 200 words. Okay. So the title that you can extract here is normally after the word about, that will give you a hint. Okay. So this is the title. So the title should actually, what does it capture? It should capture the total idea of the visual. Okay, so this is a good title already. Lemo's annual car sales. But if in the visual you are given the duration for starting from which year to what year, okay, you can include that. Lemo's annual car sales from 20 to 2021, for example. Okay. Second example, a survey was carried out to find out about the number of tourists visiting Ipoh. Using the information given, write a report about the reasons for visiting Ipoh. Again, you're given a clue here after the word about. Okay, so you should pay attention to this part of the instruction. Okay, just take it from here. Okay, but in terms of writing title, okay, take note of the capitalization of the letters. Okay, you can see here reasons for visiting Ipoh. Right. So, which letters do you capitalize? Huruf besar. Okay, content words need to be capitalized. Okay, what are content words? Okay, content words are words like nouns, um, adjectives, adverbs. Okay, words like for, the, and what else? His, my. Okay, they are all small letter unless they are the first letter lah in the sentence. I give you example. My lovely pet. Yeah, so you can see just now I mentioned my is small letter, right? But since it starts the sentence or the title, M is capital letter. Okay, what are the other typical titles? Example, areas of deforestation. Apa I write ni? Deforestation in Melaka from 2017 to 2020. Okay, so you can see here functional words, function words like from, to. Okay, normally function words are conjunctions. Conjunctions are what like for, but, and, yet. Okay, so those are all function words. They are articles. You know articles, and, the. Those are articles. Pronouns, my, his, hers. Those are all pronouns, and they are function words. So function words, small letter. Okay, this is the general rule for writing in all kinds of writing. Okay, be it when you write a poster, when you draw a poster, or when you put on a document on social media. Okay, so that is actually the standard rule. Okay, so title wise, language point is capitalization of letters. Yeah, I agree with you, Stephen. Burning the midnight oil. So what is burning the midnight oil? Tak tidur malam lah. Okay? Okay. Burn the midnight oil. Yeah, I agree with you. I've been burning the midnight oil these few nights. All right. Okay. Introduction part. Your sentence for introduction should introduce the report. How? It must be able to answer these questions. What? What does the visual talk about? It talks about sales. It talks about areas of deforestation. When? Okay. Is it following years or minutes or days? Okay. Where? Di mana? Where here can be in which company? Okay. Or it can be location of a state. All right. So your introduction must be able to answer all these questions within one sentence. Okay. Introduction only one sentence. Okay. It can be extracted from the title of the visual. Normally you get it from the title. Okay. These are the common phrases. Okay. That day I mentioned to you simple present tense. Okay, the table shows, figure 1 shows. So language point here is present tense. Remember, if I see anyone writing present continuous tense, yeah, I don't have any excuse for you because this has been mentioned few times in the class. All right. Okay. Now, after you are done with the introduction, your overview. Okay, overview. Okay. Overview should be able to give the overall pattern of movement of the visuals. When we say pattern, movement, or trend, you always have these words in mind. Okay, and you do not have to include any specific data. Okay, this is not the time yet. Belum lagi. All right, you don't mention how many cases, how many hectares, how many minutes. No, no specific data. All right, but you can mention year. Year boleh. All right, answers the question what, where, when, sama. But this one is a bit different because it should be something that covers everything. Okay, you are not being detailed yet, but as you look at the trend, you can see maybe earlier there were lots of the income. Let's say income was low. Towards the end, it got higher, maybe. Okay, so we take it overall. Okay, common phrases. Generally, the trend shows. Overall, there is a. Okay, so very specific, eh? Sentence number 1, table 1 shows. One sentence. Sentence number 2, straight away, generally the trend shows. Or overall, there is what? An increase of sales from 2020 to 2021, for example. Belum lagi 2021, in the future. Okay, example here. Generally, there is a difference in the size of deforestation areas between 1997 and 2000. So, as you can see here, it's very general. Kan? You just mentioned that, okay lah, when you look at the data, right, when you look at the visual, you can see, alamak, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Okay, so what you can say in general, there is a difference in the size of deforestation areas between 1997 and 2000. Okay, because sometimes it can be a bit confusing, right? Dia naik turun, erratic. Okay, so the easiest way for you to describe is by mentioning there's a difference or there is inconsistency. If you say difference, you can also mention inconsistency. Ketidak, what do you say it in Malay? It's not stable lah. It's not consistent. All right. Second example, the overall trend shows a decrease. Okay, if you want to use this phrase, the overall trend shows. So here you need to make it a noun, a decrease. Suatu penurunan. Okay, so even in Malay, you mention you use the imbuhan penurunan, per, right? You don't say turun. Okay, menunjukkan turun. You don't say menunjukkan turun. You say menunjukkan penurunan. So it's the same in English. Shows a decrease. Okay, all right. So why do you use a instead of the? When do you use the compared to a? Okay, please tell me, give me 2 sentences showing how you use the word a and the differently. Type it out. I would like to know whether you understand how to use articles a and the. Macam mana? A and the. Give me 2 sentences showing how they are differently used. A versus the. Okay. Give me sentence. A versus the. Come on, I'm waiting. Just type it out while I'm okay. I'm preparing a Google Doc here. Where are your sentences? There was a bird on the tree. Oh, okay. So you're using one sentence. But it's not clear. It will be clearer if you mention two sentences. Here is a book. Okay, there was a bird on the tree. Okay. All right. So Shari, if you want to show, let's say you want to continue the sentence. You want to talk further about the bird. Are you going to use a bird or the bird? Okay, I think Shari has mentioned a good example here for me to explain. Okay, there was a bird on the tree. So in this sentence, we know that we're talking about one bird which we don't know yet. Okay, we're not clear what bird, but we know which tree. Because why? Sharik is using the tree. When we mention the tree, that means it's not any random trees. It is that tree. Okay? So next sentence from Sharik's sentence here, if he wants to talk about the bird further, he needs to use the word the. Okay? So listen, there was a bird on the tree. The bird was trying to blah 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 blah. Okay, can you understand that? Okay, the first time you mention, you introduce, you use a. But then when now in the second sentence, we know that we are talking about that same bird, we're going to use the. Okay, because the, it makes things more specific. Art world. Here is a book. The book is here. Okay, here is a book. Okay, you're not talking about any particular book. The book is here. Okay. Let's say you mentioned that that's a good book that I really want to show to you. And then my second sentence, the book is here. So we're talking about specific thing. All right. She's a teacher. She is the new teacher. Correct. Correct. Dia adalah seorang guru. Dia adalah guru baru itu. She is a teacher. She is the new teacher in our school. All right. Maybe you're talking about, oh, that person is a teacher. And you know what? She's the new teacher for our class. The cat is on table. Okay, there's an article missing here. Ada tertinggal. It should be the cat is on the table. Okay, when you describe something, you know where the location is to be exact. So you use the word the. The cat is on the table. I have a cat. The cat is black. Kan? You know that apa Pico Taro I have a cat. The cat is black. This is good. I have a cat. Saya ada seekor kucing. Kucing itu. Okay. I don't know if we can, make it equal itu dengan the in English. The cat is black. So you mentioned about the cat that you have is black. Okay. Good job, Iwan. The is using for specific things. Yes, correct, Nana. The butterfly is flying. Okay, meaning you're not talking about any butterfly, but you're talking about that butterfly. All right. I just saw the most popular movie of the year. Good. Okay. You're talking about that particular movie for that particular year. This year lah, for example. A man ran into the stadium. Okay. So the second sentence, if you want to talk about the man again, okay, you need to use the word the. A man ran into the stadium. The man was seen together with a gun, for example. Haziq? All right. Okay. I shall continue. Okay. As mentioned earlier, For overview, you use simple present tense. Yeah, simple present tense. Where is it? Remember, simple present tense always calls for subject-verb agreement. Generally, there is. So we don't say there was. Alright, present tense. Because we're describing the trend, the pattern overall. The overall trend shows. Alright, okay. So next is the body part. Body part is analysis lah. Should include key feature, the item discussed. Okay, what are item discussed? Item is whether it is sales, whether it is areas of deforestation, whether it is what? Electricity use. That is what we call item. Okay, and then it must include trend, decrease, higher, increase, remain constant. The data, percent ke, cases ke, hectares ke, that is data. Data is normally referring to numerical figures. And duration. Okay, example here. The Kenanga deforestation area rose to 4,000 hectares. Now, I am jumping to simple past tense. Rose to 4,000 hectares. So, which is my item, my key feature? Okay, the Kenanga deforestation area. So, this is my key feature. And then I have my trend. Trend here is rose. And then I have 4,000 hectares. This is my data, which is the highest in 2003. I tambah lagi. I add more. This is trend. When we say highest, it's trend. And then I mentioned the duration, year. Okay, so do I have complete list of everything for an analysis? Yes, I do have it. Okay, so when you want to revise, you remember this. KF, key feature, T, trend, D, data, and duration. Okay, second example, the discipline cases. All right, so this is my key feature or my item in 2000. 2000 is my duration. Okay, it's not necessary to use to follow this order. Aturan ni tak semestinya you follow. Okay, decreased tremendously. Okay, this is the trend. And then here I also have another duration. 45 cases is my data. Starting from 45 to 112. This is my data. Okay, so I have all? Yes, I do have all. Okay, I've asked from Madam Maslian who prepared the question. She mentioned that it is sufficient, it is enough to have the trend word here only. Okay, it is not compulsory for you to include tremendously. Okay, adjectives or adverbs. I mean the adverbs. Because sometimes students would use them incorrectly. But the most important part is for you to describe the trend using adjective. Okay, but if you're good, okay, if you're confident how to use the structure here correctly, that's better. Okay, but if you're still shaky, belum lagi you're not confident enough, okay, having the word decreased is already sufficient. Jangan tak ada langsung. Okay, you need to have the word description for the trend or pattern. Okay, but not necessary for you to have adverb tremendously here. But I guess we discussed already in class, right? I think if you follow this structure, okay, the sentence structure here, you'll be good. Okay, decreased tremendously, fell significantly. Easy kan? Boleh? Okay, language point, trend words you must have. Okay, using simple past tense. Okay, I have listed down. Okay, now, in terms of organization, I mentioned that your report writing must be following the right structure, the right format, right? Okay. Apart from that, we also have marks for the coherence of your ideas. What does it mean by coherence? Coherence is how you move from one sentence to another smoothly. Okay, and things are interrelated. How do you achieve that? By using words like this. Uh, but, however, whereas, as compared to, while, on the other hand. Okay, I have prepared a Google Doc. I'm going to share it here. So I want you to make sentences using these words. It's very crucial actually for you to know how to use these words correctly. Yes, they are linking words, or sometimes people call it transitional markers. So these are the words. Okay, please go to this Google Doc. Are you able to click? Can you click? It's clickable, right? Okay. Very good. Write your name and then your sentences. Okay, because this is writing class, right? So you cannot escape from writing. Okay, Google Doc is a place where you can actually do things collaboratively. Okay, so these are your words. Okay, everyone can move here. Okay, I'm not giving you any specific situation. So you're free to use any kind of example to be included in your sentence. No problem. Write down your name and put your sentences. Okay. So I will take the Google Doc as your attendance for today's class. So that's why it's important for you to write down your names. Yeah. Okay, as you write, I'm going to straight away correct you. Are you having problem to edit? If you're having problem, you may want to write down on your own word file first, and then you transfer here. Okay. I think I know what issue you're having now. Maybe whatever you have typed is overridden by someone else. Is that the problem? So if you're facing that problem, you may want to write on your own word file first, and then you paste it here. Okay. See if that is workable for you. I'm drinking some orange juice while waiting for my sister. Okay, some correction, yeah. Akira, as compared to the... Okay, good job, Atila. You are using the context of the report. Good. Waiting for his friend to come. Okay. Tipa remember. Tipa tertipu. Tipa is reading. Huh? Correction. Remember, not Tipa reading, not I walking. Okay, you need to have the be verb. I am walking or I was walking. Kena ada was atau is. Tak boleh Tipa reading. Okay, kena Tipa is reading or Tipa was reading. Depends, present or past. Adam Hakimi, there's a problem with your sentence. Make sentence for all the words, ya. Bukan not choose one. For all the words. Okay, good job, Stephen. You have completed all. I am hungry, but the fridge is empty. Yeah, that is so sad, right? I love watching movies, but my parents do, so I will watch movies with my friends. Okay, good job. I want to go to class, but I'm lazy. My mother is very nice, but it's a bit. It's a bit strict. Oh, which madam are you talking about? You talking about me? I like her, but I don't like her friends. Okay. This word, Rabiatul. Okay, subject, verb agreement. This work. Work singular, right? So, needs. Then, kena ada to be sent. Perlu dihantar. Bila ada dihantar, you have to use passive. To be sent. To complete apa? To complete it early. I want to go to library but I am so lazy. Why Sebab cakap pasal lazy ni. I drink an orange juice. Shower plate with his phone while waiting. Okay, good job. Fitra Atira. Keep on reading a book. Salah. as compared to my friend who got the highest marks in the class. Okay. I like to eat, but my brothers don't. I absolutely must see him, however painful it may be for me. Okay. Ranisha, I want to go to the party, but I'm tired. Good. There are three empty rooms, however, we can't use any of them. Good. My whole family eats meat, whereas I'm a vegetarian. Okay, good. He is very clever as compared. No need S. He is very clever compared to his siblings. I can't travel to Europe, however, I can travel in Malaysia. Kenapa you nak travel to Malaysia? You're already in Malaysia, right? Okay. I want to go jogging, but okay. Why is this highlighted? I like that sweater. However, it only comes in one color. Sweater. I like that sweater. However, it only comes in one color. Oh, too bad. Okay. For those who are done, okay, I'm just telling you that we are done with the class. I'm going to share this Microsoft Word file on Ulearn and WhatsApp, okay, for your reference. All right, and I think I'm going to put one practice lah for you to revise lah for final exam. Final exam, writing test tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow 9 o'clock, please be there before 9 lah. Okay, perhaps around 8:50 you already there in the class. You just bring your pen, your liquid paper if you need, because the papers will be provided for you. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna end the StreamYard session here, my YouTube live here, and I'll focus on those who are still writing their sentences. All right. So thank you so much, everyone. So I'll just be active on the Google Doc. Yeah. So I'm ending this StreamYard session, my YouTube live. So thank you for attending the online class. Okay. I hope I can. I'll do better today so that I can invigilate the test tomorrow. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.